Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast, episode 393. This episode is kind of sad, but not sad in the sense that something bad happened to someone or to myself. Maybe upsetting is a better word, because as the title suggests, especially title of the blog post, my satellite habits suffered a blow yesterday. For some reason, when I was finishing the blog post and uploading the episode of the podcast and finishing all the metadata, hashtag, etc., and published the post, I did something that I don't usually do. Sometimes it happens when I have a post ready and written and I have all the episodes uploaded, like the audio and video episode uploaded. I have a Spotify link to add to the actual post. Then sometimes when I'm close to the midnight, I publish the post before I add the last image at the end of the post with the satellite habits. So the update of the streak of satellite habits for both, for Duolingo, Mimo, and the Elevate app. And sometimes I do it because I want to make sure that WordPress actually publishes the blog post before midnight, and I still have a couple of minutes to finish whatever is left. Usually I have one app, maybe two left to complete, sometimes none, and it's just a matter of combining the screenshots in Canva and dropping the image to the post and update it. But there is a risk if I go into Canva and start fiddling with it, I might forget, the clock will go past midnight, and I will not only lose a streak, but the whole project will be kind of turned upside down, because that's one thing that keeps this going. It's a daily blogging and daily podcasting that go together, and they are the core habit to keep up. So yesterday I knew that I have probably about 2 apps still to be done. I think Duolingo was done, but I didn't have Mimo and Elevate done. And for some reason I thought that I did Elevate, but I had the other 2 still to be done. So I kind of left it until the end, because it wasn't necessarily the last minute. My blog was published, the blog post was published just after 11, so I still had plenty of time to do those satellite habits, which is even worse to have them dropped. Because yes, I slipped yesterday, and I realized it just after midnight that something was kind of bothering me in my head, that I still forgot about something, despite being kind of, okay with the blog post, okay with the YouTube podcast and Spotify and Apple and all that stuff. It seems like I got distracted after publishing, started doing other stuff, some tea and getting some food, and then when I realized, it was too late. So it turns out that I didn't do Elevate, and this is the worst one because Elevate does not allow any slippage. In Duolingo and in Mimo, you can repair streaks, so you can slip one day here and there from time to time. It's not ideal, it's a bit of, you can call it cheating or what, but there are days that you are probably, you might be occupied or you have some emergencies or whatever happens, you can save your streak. And I think that it's sort of a good idea because some people kind of do it for, let's say, 2-3 years, and one day they really find themselves occupied a lot and forget about it. And building those 3 years again is hard, and it's very discouraging to lose that streak. On the other side, it's just a streak, so you can say, who cares? And that's true, it's nothing, nothing important. But after a long time, you feel like it is, and you hold it like your badge of honor. So while it doesn't affect your life in general and it has no impact whatsoever, mentally it might be upsetting. So I was I believe in Elevate I was about 40 something days, 44 or 45, so that's gone. So I start from scratch. Today will be day 1. I still didn't do it. And also I think in Mimo I didn't do it, but Mimo allowed me to repair a streak using their kind of in-app currency, which I was holding for quite a while because I wasn't using it and I didn't need anything. So fortunately I had that, and I was able to repair it. Duolingo was fine, so I am a little bit now behind with Elevate again. So the first streak I lost, I think about day 30. Then I lost it about day 60. Now it's about day 45. So you can see it is quite difficult sometimes to keep those habits going. And this is probably the only update for today, because if anything is about to happen, it will happen after I come back home with Julian. We'll probably prep the dinner or some food, and I might still use some daylight to go out and enjoy a little bit of great weather that we have until the storm comes, because there's another storm, I don't remember the name, that is coming our way. So we can expect about a week of heavy rains and a bit of wind, so not a pleasant week ahead. So if you're interested in whatever happens next, it's almost 3 p.m, so still almost half of the day that something interesting might be added. And it won't be added in the episode, but in the blog. The blog is an integral part of this project. So go on to www.bluntforcehealing.com or bluntforcehealing.wordpress.com. They are the same location, is just a different alias or address that leads to the same blog. And in the blog, you can also watch YouTube episodes because they are embedded there. So it's a one-stop shop for the whole project and for the journal to consume it every single day. For now, that's it. I will be adding more to the blog later on in the evening when I'll be writing it. So hope you have a great rest of the day. evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Stay tuned and see you tomorrow.